Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading from March 24th to the 31st. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my gosh, you got a lot of major arcana, my guy. I don't know, you could be a girl. I don't care what you are. My guy. It's like a vibe. Aquarius, this week we have the new moon solar eclipse happening in the sign of Aries, ushering in some dramatic changes in our lives. Changes around your self-worth, your confidence, warrior energy, hero energy. And to really understand how this eclipse is going to influence you, you're going to need to look at your own chart. If I've got time, I will make a video for you guys this week. Okay, I'm just busy doing lots of other things to help our channel right now. And, you know, okay. Let's say here what's going on. We have square, resistance, struggle, obstacles, experience, effort, learning, conflict, obsession, problems, and service. I feel good when I can help others. All right. And then what's this here? What do we got here? And then we have messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Okay, I want to start off, Aquarius, by telling you that you got Malojo as your amulet. Malojo isn't an amulet that gets called often to the readings, especially lately. I haven't really felt like called to it at all, to be honest. Malojo is black tourmaline and it has the all-seeing eye. It's a very protective amulet. It's an amulet to help protect you from bad jujus, bad vibes, negative energy, you know, psychic hits, like any of that stuff. And I've had friends wear this where like they were doing nothing, just walking. And I remember one of my girlfriends was like, Char, like I've had this thing on for like a year now. And I was just walking, doing nothing. And I had gotten into like a weird vibe and I left the place and this thing just like exploded. It's happened to me too, in the car, like driving, just like talking to Charlie, being like, da, 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 my son Charlie. And then, and like him and I were like, what the heck just happened? So black tourmaline will take hits from you, bad vibes, negative energy, okay? So having said that, when I look at this reading, I gotta tell you, you gotta be really careful with your money, okay? I don't come on here to like doom and gloom. I'm not here also to like blow smoke up your poo-poo butt, poo-poo up your butt, okay? And like tell you things that to feed your delusions. I'm here to be real with you. That's my job. I'm very authentic. I'm very real. I'm very blunt. And I'm not everybody's cup of tea and I don't give a shit about that. I give a shit about being honest and operating from integrity. When I see the 9 of Pentacles and I see the 4 of Pentacles, I immediately need to tell whoever I am reading for, you need to be conservative with your money. You need to be logical. You need to be rational. You need to start understanding that generational wealth and creating legacy and financial stability and financial security requires you to really get to the root of what is creating the financial insecurity and then balancing these things. When I look at these two cards, especially beside the Hermit, because this means it's going to be introspection. I'll show you the card in a minute. This means there's going to be a lot of introspection, a lot of isolation, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of like sitting back and reminiscing. This kind of reminds me, and I think I've shared this with you guys before, back in 2022 when I hired a really horrendous bookkeeper and she completely destroyed my taxes for the year and I got audited, and then I had a bad accountant because I was so fearful of money that I didn't feel confident in finding the right people, right? Like I had such a fear, a panic around my money back in 2022 in that I ended up hiring these people that weren't serving me for my highest good. Like I was operating from fear, right? And so when you operate from fear, you attract that which you vibrate at. And and it was a huge learning lesson in not only trusting myself to create generational wealth, right, for myself and my family. I come from a single mom. I'm a single mom, you know, like there's all these stigmas attached to it. But it's above that. It's about getting down to the nitty gritty of like, where's the fear? So I'm going to ask you something and I want you to sit with it. And then I'm going to just dive into the rest of the reading because I don't want to just like continuously talk just about this specific thing. There's a lot of stuff going on this week, okay? When a bill shows up in your life, like an unexpected bill. So your car breaks down. You got to buy new tires for your car. You got to, I don't know, you got to pay, you thought you paid your cell phone bill, but you didn't pay it last month. So now it's up to this month. And so it's doubled in price. Or tax season comes and you owe taxes to the government. Like when you get these unexpected expenses, or like even paying customs for a package that you thought didn't have customs on it. When you get these unexpected expenses, what is your first thought? Shit, this is expensive? Is it, oh my God, I don't have money for this? Oh my God, this is a lot of money? Oh my God, I wasn't planning this. How am I gonna pay for this? Right? Or, oh, that's a lot. Like I can't, this is a lot of money. Like, why is this happening to me? Right? Pay attention to what's going on and be honest with yourself, Aquarius. And I'm saying this with like, out of a place of service, out of a place of love, because however you are responding to these unexpected expenses determines whether or not you are aligning with wealth frequency, which is going to allow you to attract more money with ease, or if you're continuing this poverty lack mindset, which is just going to amplify and multiply the poverty mindset and the financial quote unquote struggle. Okay. That's this right here, my loves. This is huge on you learning about your money patterns, on you learning about how to create cash flow with ease into your life, how to become a magnet for wealth in your life. So with square, resistance, struggle, obstacles, experience, effort, learnings. Here you are, right? There's something here that you are meant to learn. I got to tell you, the end of the week is amazing. Don't worry. It's just, I think this stuff's coming up so that you can finally purge it. Service, I feel good when I can help others. And then messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. That's exactly what this is. And honestly, the words harmony and balance are connected to Venus. Sorry, my pants are riding up. Are connected to Venus. And Venus is currently retrograde. She's going from being an evening star to a morning star throughout this whole week. And she's coming out on the morning side. And so her energy is shifting. Her energy is changing. And so you really need to lean into this Venetian energy and also this grounded, rooted, protected energy as you are embarking on these changes, because right after the Hermit, you got death. Now, I don't want you to be scared. I don't. Remember, death is something has to go so something new can begin. This is not literal death. This is a mindset. This is a story. This is a belief system. This is a trigger. This is your egotistical subconscious behaviors. This is a fight or flight response in your nervous system. This is something like that you're going to start seeing around your money habits, and where it leads you is fucking phenomenal. Four of Wands, Chariot, Knight of Cups. It leads you to celebration. It leads you to taking control of your life. It leads you to being in this place of power and confidence to attract that freedom and fulfillment that you seek. Right? This is going after your happiness. And this is you taking charge, and this is you celebrating. So do you see what I'm saying? Like all of this energy is turning around and going, you got to move from this lens to this lens so that you can experience these things that you're looking for. Clarity, confidence, stability, security, self-love, self-trust. Do you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean? Okay, let's dive into your love reading. If you want to book a session with me, you need some help with anything, it's all down in the description box below. Okay, I can do a reading for you. We can do astrology. I can give you psychic downloads. All right. Okay, if there is a course that I would invite you to join me in, it would definitely be the Money Magnet Workshop if you haven't done that, okay? It's down there. Okay, you got the Fool, Eight of Wands, and the Magician. Also, for any of you who have this story that until I have X amount of money, then I can't be in a relationship, babe, we got to purge that. We got to let that go, okay? First, I need to have this, then I can have the relationship. Purge that, let that go. Chariot and the Fool. Yeah, you are embarking on a new journey romantically here. You got the Six of Pentacles and Justice and the Eight of Wands. Definitely embarking on a new romantic journey. If you're in a healthy romantic relationship, you and your partner are evolving and shifting. This could look like moving in together, buying a property together, getting engaged, getting married, talking about having kids. Do you know what I mean? There's like an evolution. If you are single, or like preparing for retirement, like stuff like that, right? It's like milestones. If you are single, you are realizing and recognizing that you can attract the type of love that you desire, and that just because you're maybe in this place financially doesn't mean that you can't have the romantic partner that you desire, that your finances are not connected to your capacity to attract the love that you deserve. Okay? I'm going to pop this video here to help you out. If you want to book a session, you want to work with me in any capacity, pick up your amulet, all that jazz. Thank you for all your support, obviously. It's all down in the description box below. Thank you so much. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.